Hello, my name is Elizabeth Calvert, and this is my video and writing submission for the Applied Ethics assignment. I chose to go with the Goodbye Fears Monster as my article. The Goodbye Fears Monster is an article about a toy, you could say, for children that Mattel is looking to create or has created and is looking to produce. And the theory of this bear or the stuffed animal is that you would give it to your child, and if your child has any fears or maybe gets scared or uncomfortable in the dark or at night before bedtime, you would give this toy to your child, and the child could tell it the fears, and the bear, will say, okay, now that you told me your fears, I'll eat them, makes some noises like it's eating the fears, and then, do you have any other fears? And if the child does not, then, okay, great, now let's go to sleep. So it's kind of meant as a comfort to the child, kind of like an outlet for the child to tell its fears and then feel like those fears are now gone. But by telling it the fears, of course, the toy, when you tell it the fears, you push this button. It records the fears of the child and then sends those fears to the parents, as well as some child psychology researchers. So I feel like therein lies the issue. I don't feel like, by the child telling the bear its fears, that there's any real ethical issue with that. I feel like the fact that the bear then records the fears and sends it to the parents and some third-party child psychology researchers, I feel like that is the issue, or at least to me. I'm a mother, and the thought of, knowing my child's fears, especially if they have fears that they're not already confiding in me, is kind of intriguing. It kind of, would make me almost relieved if I could know their hidden fears. I think any parent wants to soothe or make their child feel as safe as possible. But I think that in doing so, you are completely taking away any right to privacy. And while you may think, oh, it's just a child, it's just childish fears, but you're recording those fears. And not only are they getting sent to the parents, but they're also getting sent to some third-party child psychology researchers. And, that child's not going to be a child forever. That child will then one day be an adult. And I know myself, thinking about fears that I had as a child, while they weren't big or bad now that I'm an adult, I still don't think I would want recordings of myself as a child telling my fears and knowing that those are out there. I think I would feel very violated by that. So I would have to say the utilitarian part of me thinks, as a mother, man, yeah, I would love to know what my children are afraid of, especially if I don't already know it. But then, that duty-based ethics and the rights approach, I think, man, there's a lot of rights that you're just trampling on. And why? Because of their children? Because they're vulnerable? I don't think that makes it right. So I would not purchase the product. I don't think you should go to market with a product that violates so many rights of a child. But again, that is my opinion. And that completes my applied ethics writing and video assignment. Thanks.